Hello everyone. We're going to get started by just walking through my slideshow presentation. So here I have building classrooms through ePortfolios. So you may be wondering, how can ePortfolios improve student success? And that's kind of what we're going to walk through during this presentation. So let's get started. I'm your presenter, Kayla Thomas. I'm eager to show you how ePortfolios can improve your lesson, further develop student engagement, and carry scholastic success in your classroom. So here I have the course timeline. So I have 5 weeks total in this course. So week 1, we're going to learn about ePortfolios, and students will have an overall lesson, so learning about what an ePortfolio is, and then they'll have a discussion post to complete and an assignment to do. And all the other weeks will be similar. They'll just be a different lesson, but each week will include a discussion and an assignment for the students to complete. So for week 2, we have where students start to actually build their ePortfolio. So along with the assignments and discussions that they're completing, they will also have other pages to complete to more personalize their ePortfolio and to just give them complete ownership over what they're creating. So week 3, they will work on setting goals, and that'll tie into their discussion posts. So they'll have to tell us about 2 personal goals and 2 academic goals and elaborate through those through their discussion and their assignment posts. Week 4, they will learn about self-reflection, and also again, it'll tie into their discussion and assignment. And then week 5 is when they will present their ePortfolio. Of course, we're not expecting them to be 100% done, but just so far what they've gotten throughout these 5 weeks, their discussion posts, their assignments, and the other little pages that they added to add a personal touch will be shown to other classmates. Then we have the ePortfolio contents. So we will have an About Me page. So that's where the student introduces themselves and kind of just give us a little bit more about them. So maybe some hobbies about them, some things that they have coming up, just anything to kind of let the audience know a little bit more about them. Then we will have, of course, the assignments. So they're designing the ePortfolio, adding pages, videos, the other assignments, etc. All that will be included in their digital lookbook. Then we will have the discussions. So we're going to talk about that, and they'll be able to comment on their peers' discussion posts and kind of just share knowledge back and forth of what they learned and what they've discovered throughout building their own portfolio. And then we have feedback. So they're going to learn how to give positive feedback with their peers. This is where I'm requiring them to comment on one another's posts and just give any feedback and just kind of have that back and forth discussion about different assignments and discussion posts with one another. Then we also have the reflections. So in each module, as you've seen, there will be a reflection post to have students to learn to look back at their work and improve by reflecting. So if we never look back on what we've done, then we'll never have room for growth or know what exactly needs to be changed or what can be improved. So having that time for reflection to be able to look back at what you created and see, okay, this is where I can kind of make some adjustments, or I can take this into a different direction, I think will be very beneficial for students as they go about creating their ePortfolios. And then the last content we have is a survey. So we'll discuss this at the end of the process, but I will have students take a survey just to kind of see what I can improve on as the educator and what can be improved to better benefit the students throughout this process. So here we have the design, so our established goals. So students will gain technical skills and reflect on their learning while creating their ePortfolio. And this is just so students can take ownership of their work and become independent learners. So we have the understandings, what students will understand, basically the overall importance of an ePortfolio, and that it is to be used as a helpful tool. And reflection is necessary to grow as a learner, and feedback from peers allows reflection and growth to take place. Students will also know how to build an ePortfolio, collaborate with peers, post discussions, and utilize their ePortfolio as a learning tool. Some essential questions when we first start this off will be, what is an ePortfolio? How can an ePortfolio improve my learning? And how can peer reviews help me grow? And then skills that students will build throughout this time is, of course, building that ePortfolio, taking ownership of their learning, collaboration with peers, and reflecting on their learning. So here we have building classrooms with ePortfolios. So I have it separated by weeks, discussions, and assignments. So I created a Google Classroom for teachers and students with the following content. And we have, so week 1, they'll watch a video and take notes about what an ePortfolio is. Then they will do a discussion and an assignment relating to that topic. Week 2, they'll watch a video over how to create an ePortfolio, and the students will be using Google Sites. And so they'll also be provided with a tutorial video on how to maneuver Google Sites to be able to create their ePortfolio a little bit more smoothly. And for those that don't have any background knowledge to Google Sites, that video will help them out. And they'll complete the discussion and assignment post for that as well. Week 3 will focus more on the goal setting, and they'll have a discussion post and an assignment. Week 4, it'll be on self-reflection and assessment. They'll do another discussion post and assignment. And then week 5 will be students presenting their ePortfolio with what they've gotten so far. So in each week, there will be a discussion, a lesson, discussion, assignment, assessment, reflection for each week that we go about this course. Then we will have the evaluation and assessment. So the performance task will be to create an ePortfolio using Google Sites. They will add their daily assignments, their tasks, projects to the ePortfolio. They will also comment on classmates' discussion posts and make revisions as needed, given by either myself, the teacher, or their peers. Other tasks will just be the weekly discussion posts, responding to classmates, and also just collaborating with their peers and the teacher. So thank you for listening to this presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I look forward to building classrooms through ePortfolios. Thank you.